Hi, Miss Miller. Oh, this is Ava. She was walking from the station, and can you believe it? Someone stole all her things. If you've been paying close attention, you might have noticed in the January issue of Production Weekly that 4 new Hallmark shows are listed, including When Calls the Heart Season 13. However, there's some buzz going around that Season 13 might actually turn into a movie, especially after certain leaks about its release. So here we are, breaking down everything we know about the new season, or maybe a movie, coming our way. Let's dive in and see what's going on. Before we jump into anything else, here's a quick refresher for those who might not be familiar with the show. When Calls the Heart is a Western drama TV series inspired by Jeanette Acke's Canadian West book series. It was developed by Michael Landon Jr. and first aired on the Hallmark Channel in the U.S. on January 11, 2014. The show later premiered on Super Channel in Canada on April 16, 2014. The series began with a 2-hour pilot movie in October 2013, starring Poppy Drayton as Elizabeth Thatcher, a young teacher, and Stephen Amell as Wynn Delaney, a Northwest Mounted Police officer. Aaron Krakow leads the series with a great ensemble cast. Back in March 2018, Hallmark renewed the series for a 6th season, which started with a 2-hour Christmas special. The season was set to continue with a 10-episode run in February 2019, but the 2019 college admissions bribery scandal involving Lori Loughlin led to her being written out of the show. This caused a hiatus and a retooling of the season, which resumed in May and concluded in June. Fast forward to February 2023, before the premiere of Season 10, Hallmark renewed the series for an 11th season, which premiered on April 7, 2024. Then, on May 10, 2024, When Calls the Heart was renewed for a 12th season, with production beginning in July 2024. At this point, it's important to note that Hallmark hasn't officially confirmed anything about Season 13. This has led some fans to speculate that the network might have picked up outdated information by mistake. However, given that other confirmed series, such as Netflix's Black Dove Season 2 and Three Body Problem Season 2, are also listed in the same issue, it seems unlikely that this was an error. Alongside When Calls the Heart, titles like Chicken Sisters 2, True Justice 2, and Haunted Harmony Mysteries, Death in D Minor are mentioned as well. Since we're still deep into Season 12, it's hard to say what When Calls the Heart Season 13 might bring. Right now, there's no indication that any of the main cast members won't be returning. Additionally, new characters like Eddie seem to be set up for the long haul. However, this could change, as the current season won't wrap up until March, and the second season of the spin-off When Hope Calls is set to follow a few months later. We still have plenty of time to speculate. It's also unclear if there will be any Christmas specials to bridge the seasons. Since Season 8, we haven't had any spin-offs, so fans should keep their expectations in check. The spin-off When Hope Calls has had a bit of a bumpy road back to the screen, but here's everything you need to know about its return for Season 2. When Hope Calls picks up after When Calls the Heart and follows 2 orphan sisters in a 1910s Canadian town as they try to rebuild their relationship while becoming part of the tight-knit community of Brookfield. Full of romance and Hallmark-style family drama, it's a great addition to the Jeanette Oke universe. Season 1 was a hit in 2019, but it took over 2 years for the second season to arrive. After a 2-part Christmas special, the full season will be released in April 2025. It's been a long wait, with cast changes and a network switch, but the show is finally back. Fans can catch the new season on Great American Family starting April 6, 2025, and on Pure Flix 3 days earlier. Season 2 will see some cast changes. Jocelyn Hewden and Greg Hovanesian are leaving after the first season, but there are plenty of new faces. Full House star Lori Loughlin reprises her role as Abigail Stanton, marking her first return to TV since the 2019 college admissions scandal. Additionally, Cindy Busby joins as a character named Nora, and Christopher Russell plays a Mountie named Michael. The town of Brookfield is welcoming new people, and it'll be interesting to see how they shake things up. While the Christmas specials didn't advance the plot much, they did introduce Abigail Stanton's positive influence on the town, which will likely continue in Season 2. We'll also see Lillian struggle with losing her sister, Grace. This will add more depth to her character and give the town a chance to rally around her. As the community evolves, there's plenty of room for new stories and drama. The central relationship between Lillian and Gabriel will remain a focal point, with some bumps along the way. Fans can expect the same cozy drama in Season 2 that made the first season so enjoyable. If the show keeps a consistent schedule, When Hope Calls could become just as successful as When Calls the Heart. Now, let's talk about the rumors that When Calls the Heart Season 13 might be turned into a movie. Personally, I don't buy it. Here's why. Hallmark has always stretched out episodes to build suspense and keep fans eagerly waiting for the next installment. If they turned it into a single movie, they wouldn't be able to use that strategy. A movie doesn't allow for the same weekly build-up and extended storytelling. So, unless Hallmark switches to a subscription-based model, it seems unlikely that they'll go that route. That said, after the Season 12 cliffhanger, who wouldn't want to see a sequel movie to continue the story? Who will be the new couple in Season 13? Well, it's pretty much a given that there will be at least one. Fans are wondering if Faith might find love, especially after she revealed her loneliness in the Season 12 premiere. However, the storyline didn't rush her into a romance. Instead, she found fulfillment in the unexpected arrival of young Lily. Andrea Brooks, who plays Faith, has hinted that love is still something Faith is missing, but she's surprisingly fulfilled in ways she didn't expect. While Faith definitely wants a partner, it's not easy to find the right person. As a modern woman in the 1920s, she has prioritized her work as a doctor over romance. So, it's really about finding the right match. Maybe her true love will appear in Season 13. And speaking of relationships, I can't help but think about May and Mike. Their dynamic is hilarious, especially when they joke about giving relationship advice despite still figuring things out themselves. It would be fun to see them offer advice to others, even if they're not exactly experts. As for Fiona, fans are wondering how much she'll be around in Season 13. Kayla Wallace, who plays Fiona, won't be a series regular, as her character is off working with her sister and the suffragettes. However, she did make a brief return in Season 12's finale at May and Mike's wedding. Her return to Hope Valley will depend on scheduling, but fingers crossed that we get more of Fiona in Season 13. That's it for today's update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Drop your video suggestions in the comments below.